Vicki, welcome to my channel, and today I have a Quilty Box. This is the July box. It came very late, in fact like 2 weeks or 10 days later my August box came, so I have another one to shoot too, but I'm just going to do them one at a time. I didn't even know it was a Quilty Box the way it came in, like kind of a plastic thing. It didn't ship in this box. This box was inside of the plastic envelope. You can see how flat it is, huh? But different or not, let's get into it. Previous quilty tool, only appropriate to use it. Okay, all right, so, trying to open it the wrong way. And as always, it starts with the bundles of inspiration. And this has something about the featured artist who curated the box, Tula Pink. A message from Jake, not Jake from State Farm, a different Jake. And then it has all the items that are in the box. I'm not going to, and their retail price. Not going to look at that page just yet. And, well, wait a minute, there's two. Wait a minute. Oh, Classic Box and Quilty Box. Oh, this is for the paper piece one. Okay, right. I forget it's purchased by another company. Then here's the featured artist. Talks about her. And then there should be some patterns. Yep, more pattern. And I did get emails on these. I think both of them, each of them had a correction I got in the email for cutting, or one of them had two corrections. And then a subscriber spotlight and a sneak peek at next month's person. All right, so what does it say about this? I'm not going to go read the whole thing, obviously, about the, ooh, it's thundering, can you hear it? About the featured artist, but I am going to just do this one little part where they said lightning round. Okay. Polka dots or stripes? She says stripes. Sweet or savory? She says savory. Cats or dogs? Dogs. Oh, you know what? I should answer these. And then you answer them below, okay? Come on, play along. Polka dots or stripes? I like both. I'd say polka dots, maybe. I think polka dots are more fun. Stripes are probably more wearable. Sweet or savory? Sweet, by all means. She said savory. Cats or dogs? She says dogs. I'll agree. Horror or comedy? She says comedy for sure. And I would say yes. I used to like horror, but now more comedy. Y seams or partial seams? She says neither, but Y seams if I must. I don't know what that means. What size do you cut your binding? 2 1/4 inches, she says. I think I do mine at 2 1/2. Favorite time of year? She says winter. And I'm going to say that depends on where you are. But I like fall. And overpack or carry on? She says overpack. 3 suitcases is pretty normal for me. I say overpack. I try not to carry on. Dream, den, or guess? Living or dead? She says Queen Elizabeth or Frida Kahlo. Both would be a super interesting conversation. Me, I would go with an ancestor. You know, obviously I'd want to go with my mom or dad, but more in the lines of keeping with what this kind of question means. I would go with one of my ancestors whose was a dead end in my genealogy research so that I could get the skinny. And then truth or dare? She says truth all day long. I say dare. So anyway, on to what's in the Quilty Box. Let me get back to the page that has the prices and descriptions in case I need it. Classic Quilty Box. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I'll fold it up in here. And there's the loot. Okay. So first off, looks like it's a sewing machine. And from looking at the back, I'm going to say it's not a decal, but what do you call like, is it a patch? Like you sew on something? Oh, like if you made a sewing machine cover or something? Well, I don't know. It feels like you could iron it on. I'm not sure. Let's see what the book says about this item. And it's got a TP for her initials. It says it is the sewing machine patch, custom sewing machine patch by Tula Pink for Renaissance ribbon, $16. Okay, so it really is a patch. And if I made a new sewing machine cover, I could put this right on there. That would be pretty cute, I think. I didn't know patches were that much money. I remember when I was like in high school, they were popular and they were cheap. All right, so next, looks like a little keychain clip with another sewing machine thing. So kind of another novelty. Okay, this is a sewing machine fob by Paper Pieces for $6. Yeah, so you can use a zipper pull, key ring, whatever. All right, so next is some thread. Let's see if I can get it. Yes, it's somewhere between pink and purple. Kind of lavendery, pinky lavendery. Pinky lavender-ish. Aurifil thread, $4.99. Doesn't say the color, does it? No, it does not. And this magazine is part of this too. I forgot what they priced the magazine at. He didn't put it on here, but anyway. All right, so we got a little bit more in here. Down at the bottom. Wow, what is this big thing? Unicorn head straight pins. Those are cool. Look at this. These are quilting pins. Yeah. Now I've had, reach over here, I've had the flower ones, which I thought were pretty cool, until I learned that there's unicorn ones. I love these. It says, why would anyone use a boring straight pin when you could be using these? I don't know either. It just doesn't make sense. Okay, let's see what it says about these. Oh, I hear my phone going off. Unicorn straight pins by Brewer Sewing, $5.99. That's not a bad price. Novelty pins, I don't think. Not to me. Cool. Okay. Next, there's two things with fabric. I seem to have a bundle here, but I also have something that has a clip on it here. So this, maybe this is like, oh, and it's on one of these things for making bolts out of smaller cuts of fabric. Yeah, mini bolts. These were in a Quilty Box one time. I think they gave you a couple, I don't know. And I thought, what a good idea. But I've never seen this before where you can clip the bolt and close the fabric. That is really a good idea. All right, so this is a rather large print with cats. Maybe I should just open it up. Why not? The colors are crazy and nice, huh? Vibrant, pretty. I like these colors for the most part. I'm not a huge purple person, but when you put it with teals and greens and stuff, I do like it. But this is just a cool idea, this whole little mini bolt idea, I think. It's kind of like a money clip, only it's a fabric clip. Let's see what this says. This is 1 yard of Disco Kitty fabric, $12.50. It says recolored and handpicked by Tula to re-release. This exclusive 1 yard cut of Disco Kitty is wrapped around a mini bolt, one of Tula's favorite ways to organize her fabric. These are cute. Fat quarter mini bolt. Okay, so the fabric is $12.50 for the yard. The mini bolt piece in the middle is $1.25, and the bolt buddy, that must be this here, is 50 cents. Cute. All right, so now we are down to the bundle of fabric, which is kind of my favorite part to open. And what does it say? It says, free spirit, connect with us. So, all right, so let's see what it says about this. The True Colors fabric bundle is $21. It doesn't say anything else about it, just True Colors, Free Spirit, Tulip Ink. Let's take a closer look. I'm going to untie them. No, I'm not. I'm going to slip it off. All right, so we'll start with the top one, which at first I thought this was batik because it almost looked that way, but not really. Okay, so it is a blue flower on a green background. It's probably a mid-size print. You know, I've been making masks out of everything, so I look at everything from a mask perspective and I say, oh no, print's too big, a little too big. Although, if you need a mask, it doesn't really matter, does it? So that's the first one. Let's look at the next one. Color coordinating, because it has some of the teal and a green. A little bit of a different green this time. Maybe I'll just open it with a small print. That's nice. That's a nice coordinating fabric. Almost reads as a solid on camera, doesn't it? It is not a solid. Not at all. There you go. But it almost reads that way when you just hold it like this. Ooh, wait do you see this one? I want a mask made out of this one just for me. It's birds in a kind of a rainbow of colors. Open it up all the way. Isn't it pretty? I love this one. Yeah. It's really pretty. It's got some birds and some like stars or something. Snowflakes, who knows, but very, oh, come on, camera. Very, very pretty. I love the background color too. Next is something that's probably supposed to coordinate with that. It's the same fabric we just had. Oh, you know what's different about this one? The other one was just the same color all through that pattern, but watch this one. So this one's a changing. I like this fabric. It's very different. All right, so this is just like the first piece, but in a different colorway. And purple and pink. Maybe it's not too big for a mask, I don't know. And then this one almost looks like geodes or something. Let's see. It's pretty cool. It almost looks like it's embroidered or something, but it's not. It's just a fabric. So that is my Quilty box for July. I have an August one here, which I'm tempted to open right now, but I think I'll just save it a little bit. All right, as far as I want to start doing my favorite and probably least needed, maybe. I don't want to say worst, because it's not really a worst, because everybody's different. But, you know, fabric is almost always my favorite. But out of the notions and stuff, my favorite is going to be the unicorn pins. I just think they're adorable. And probably the one I would get the least use out of, or, you know, could have lived without. That's what I'm going to call it, could have lived without, is probably the fob. The fob does have the piece of paper on the back, like it would stick on something almost. You might think it would have been this, but because I might make a new sewing machine cover, I might use that. But yeah, I'd say this would be my least used. This would be my most used. This would be my favorite out of the box. Other than that bird fabric, I really like that. So thanks so much for watching my channel. I do hope that you will like and subscribe, and I will see you here again.